Thank you for being here. I'm David Levy. I'm Dean of the Duke Law School. I begin by congratulating Professor and General Dunlap and the Lens Center, which was founded in 1993. So this makes it our 20th year. Really an amazing program that Professor Silliman, Scott Silliman, and Robbie Everett, Judge Everett, have put together and nurtured over the years and now handed off in such wonderful shape to General Dunlap. And so this is a great Duke Law tradition, and this is an amazing conference. Professor Dunlap has an extraordinary group here of experts, scholars, and public servants. All of you, each of you has a wealth of knowledge about national security and the related legal issues. The title of this conference, Battlefields, Boardrooms, and Backyards, speaks to so many of the emerging issues in this area, from the threat of cyber war to civil-military relations to autonomous weapons to the legal and policy dilemmas posed when military technologies are introduced into the civilian sphere. You have in this conference the rare opportunity to hear directly from the Chief Prosecutor of the Military Commissions, the Commander of all U.S. forces in the Middle East, and the Air Force General Counsel. Some of you are old enough to remember Clark Kerr, who was the Chancellor of the University of California system. He came into that role, and he was very distinguished at a time when he had to do battle both with Governor Reagan, later President Reagan, and the free speech protesters. So he was the classic man in the middle. And as he once said, he left the job the same way he began it, fired with enthusiasm. But he also described the role of the chancellor of the University of California as threefold. He said his responsibilities were to provide parking for the faculty, football for the alumni, and sex for the students. Fortunately, the dean of the law school can do none of those things. And as you've heard from Charlie, it can't even provide parking. Nonetheless, as you may consider in this digital age, each one of these things is intensely physical, or at least so I am led to believe. And this conference brings you all here together in physical presence. And